This is Texas Tiger Diggs. It's been a while since I did a video with an introduction, but I think it's required here. Uh, you'll see a series of, I believe, four successful digs. I didn't actually show the trash digs here, but those were important too, and I'll mention those in the roundup. And as you can tell, the digs weren't great, but I think I have a point to make about the Deus that makes it maybe not unique, and maybe unique in the degree in which it's configurable. I also know the Spectre V3i is very configurable. It's been a while since I've had the E-Track in my hands. I do know it's configurable too within a range of effects, and the CTX 3030. I haven't touched that at all. So I assume that most of these high level or these high-end detectors have a lot of configurability, but I'm familiar with the Deus, so this is the perspective I'll be working from. So this is a very fast hunt. It took about 35 or 40 minutes. It was late in the day. It was one of those days. Had appointments in the morning. Lunchtime issues came up, so I didn't do a lunchtime hunt. And then in the evenings there were a series of thunderstorms or lightning that came through. So it was about an hour and a half or 2 hours later that there was a window where I could go detecting. In any case, I'll show you the digs, and then I will give you some information on why the Deus is special. I'm not saying these other high-end detectors aren't, but it's special it's particularly to me in this way. So I will stop it here, and I will show you the hunts, and then we'll be back for the roundup. And I'm out here running Gargantuan's hot program again, and it looks like I have a pretty deep nickel. Just pretty much of a whisper, but it really is picking them up. This could be a dime or a quarter. Here we go. Looks like we got a quarter. Might possibly be a dime. And it's a dime. Pretty deep. This is an area where I've tried before and I kept picking up crap, but first coin I've got here in a long time. The Deus and his hot program are really working well. Hi, we're back for the roundup here, and there's some things that I want to discuss about the Deus. And some of the things I've said before about multiple detectors and why it incorporates a lot of those aspects that I attributed to different manufacturers' detectors. What made this hunt special? These are 3 crusty zincs from a previous hunt. You know, I'll show you all my hunts. This was a day's hunt, not with the Deus, but with one of my other systems. Actually, it was with the Coinmaster GT, and this is very good. In fact, I've ordered the new nail coil from the Ukraine, so it'll be another 2.5 3 weeks before it comes back. But I want to put that out in the field, so that's just a side comment. In any case, this is what I got today in about a 25 or 30-minute hunt. And what made this special was this was an area that I had pounded multiple times. I've told you about this park before. It's the pounded park, the one that I declared pounded and then found 3 silver rings thereafter. And I thought it was pounded again, found another silver ring. So what's special about this, in the majority of those silver rings were found with the Deus. is I've said that when you get a new detector, it changes the type of detecting you do, and the things that make the detector special means your targets will be different, better, varied, so it can turn a pounded park into a wide open park where you have a lot of signals before. Now, I pounded this area with several detectors, CZ3D, Fisher F5, the Compadre, the various other members of the Tejon lineup, and the XP Deus. But I did not pound this park with all the detectors I had, because the Deus in itself incorporates multiple detectors because it's so configurable that by changing the program, you alter the device enough so it is a completely unique and different device. I went over this with Gardancelin's hot program. I've checked his videos out. I'm not taking credit for anything he's doing. I'm just saying what it changed for me. And all of a sudden, I began to get more targets in an area that I thought was, at least, if not empty of targets, at least depleted. In 25 minutes, or 25 to 40 minutes, I found a quarter, a nickel, and 2 dimes, and a crusty zinc. You've seen these finds, I believe, in the dig video. The crusty zinc find, you didn't see that, but that is extraordinary in such a short time. 5 coins in a very short time in an area like a very small area. There was a soccer game going on, and quite often I go out there and there's athletic events of some kind, soccer, baseball, etc. So this is a very limited area of the park I was in. This is a small park, so actually a fifth to a quarter of the park was taken up with this particular game. So I was over on the side, away from the people playing soccer. And I've done this on multiple occasions. I go out there from time to time. Soccer is hugely popular all over the country, but extraordinarily popular in Texas. And it's near a college. And not only is it popular in Texas, it's very popular with both, domestic, and extraordinarily popular with some of the students that come from areas around the world where soccer is king. And so they play out here a lot. So I'm often in this limited area, and I'd beaten that area with like a drum. I went in this area with this new program, and I found this in virtually no time. It was getting dark, so I didn't stay out long. So how much would I have gotten if I'd had the full park, and if I'd done it for an extended period of time? But I don't know. But this was very good with the time I had, available today. I'm going to, be out again and try it again. So multiple detectors are not required, and like I've been told by various members and subscribers that my obsession with multiple detectors, so you don't get to master one. I bet you I'm not mastering the Deus. I don't know a whole lot of people who have, but I do use it quite a bit because it's so light, so fast, and I don't have much time, so I can just grab it, swing, and almost run up and down a field until I hit a target. So I've used it quite often. And now I realize that every time I change it from basic 1 to Gmax to the 7 or 8 programs I've added at the end, I have changed my detector and changed the way the area works. So that's what makes the Deus unique. Now, I'm not saying the Spectra V3i isn't unique. I'm not saying the high-end Mind Labs aren't unique. I'm just saying this is the one I'm familiar with, so that's the unique I understand. I've had a Spectra V3i before, but as I said before, it was during my earlier dumber period when I really didn't know what I was doing. Not that I know a lot now, I just know more than I did then. In any case, that's all I wanted to say. So when you get these detectors, the Deus is the one I'm focused on. What makes them very good, and to some degree extraordinarily expensive, is this ability to configure them differently and to approach the same area in many different fashions. So that's all I've got to say today. So I hope that might have given you an idea of where I'm coming from, and you know, and like I said, I've got multiple detectors, and I'm using them all. Like I said, these coins over here were with the these coins over here, 3 of the 4 were with the Coin Master GT. And when I get that new coil in, I can't wait. It's so deep. I mean, very deep. It's deeper than some high mid-range detectors. And I wanna really go out and find me and go to the big park and really give it a run with that 12 by 13 coil order. In any case, that's all I've got, and I will talk to you next time, and I will see you at the next dig, and I will keep at it with the Deus and with my other detectors. So you have a good day or good night.